everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
We give on 2nd to Benson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Murray. It's caught by Wilson. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Benson now from the gun. And some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running from the pistol with Benson. And that's good for a gain of 5. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them, They get it by attacking the ball.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
And off to Benson to start the drive. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Now Murray on the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Coach.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they only get a couple, and they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Works the sideline inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Play action now. Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It's Benson on the give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
This one down right at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
47.
Play action, Prescott. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead on the first play of the drive. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again, but that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him one behind the NFL record. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And he could have a free play here. Looking slant route complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Inside give to Benson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and 2. Murray. And he let his man too much there, Buck. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They are going to go. Here's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Benson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Benson once more. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
The Cardinals out for the punt. Devontae Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. He can run it. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 3 now.
Yeah, really.
From the 36. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys throw their early lead to 13. And with that touchdown catch, his 23rd of the year. He's equaled the NFL record held by Randy Moss from that phenomenal 2007 campaign with the Patriots. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
And Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a one-score game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 21-14 our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're backed up deep on their own side for this possession. They start the drive with blue. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
Yeah!
McGee gets blue. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Third down run with blue. Oh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Come on.
Benson on first and 10. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. And Davion Clowney on that stop. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Setting up the screen here for Harrison. It's inside the 10. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Plater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has him daylight through the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you've got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are what I call the body blows. It's not a home run. It doesn't deliver a chunk play, but it's these runs of 1 to 5 that keep you on schedule and take a little bit of steam out of that defense.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're on a quick quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah!
Prescott to throw. And screen here to Blue. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Prescott here from the gun. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second-quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Can't think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Murray to throw. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play action now, Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. The give now to Benson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to Benson here on 2nd. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cardinals trailing on the scoreboard. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Murray from the pistol. Forced out to his right. He's got McBride complete. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Hey, Larry!
1st down from the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. 1st down. Here's Dak. This one's to Andrews outright. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happened?
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Big ace, big ace. 2-2.
Murray throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move, headed right. Oh, Murray lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah! Wait.
Throwing now, following the turnover. He's going to push one deep down the right. Catch is made in close. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Give him a full 40 on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Yeah! All right, Ace, coming.
From the red zone now. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Operating now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Shit.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he makes the half go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick 6, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They've got a man in motion. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ace. Empty. 2-2.
He's back to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Shit. 2-2.
The final throw before the break. Buys time, rolling right. Looking deep down the middle. And this final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
46. Yes! 20.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him on the slant. Again, he's got room. He could do it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
You know, Kate, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys continue piling onto this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here, too.
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell